Johan. Karling. Okej, zobaczymy. Dobra. No to awe. Proszę bardzo. Zrobione. To teraz jest dobra. Teraz jest zrobione. Muszę kiedyś na konsoli to zrobić. No tutaj nie ma tego. Nie wiem, czy by to nie było też dla was za głośno. Ja nie nauczony w takie gry grać. Na defaultowym. Dobra, ja... A nie wiem. Bo na... Tips. Aha. Serio?
After the end of World War II,
No to dobrze.
East and West.
Dobrze.
This marked the
To
beginning
jest,
of the Cold War.
to jest zajebiste. Odpalasz nową grę, dostajesz achievement od razu na starcie. Nie pierdolę, what the fuck. Start a game in new style. Pierdolę po angielsku. Zobaczymy. Beka totalna. Jak nie, to zrobię się na very easy. To w ogóle będzie. No, beka totalna. Tak, kurde nie? Odpalasz nową grę, a ty achievement.
Approaching Soviet airspace. 20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. On main parachute.
All right. Ready to go.
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility. Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask. Does this panty waste know what he's doing? Approaching release point. 10 minutes to drop off. Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Dobra, lecimy w górę.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Tak szczerze nawet nie wiem, czy napisy są włączone, czy nie, ale... Bo to i tak nie ma znaczenia, bo tu nie ma polskiego w ogóle.
Sunrise.
Ładnie widać.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the alarm bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
Do języka w grze. Mnie to nie przeszkadza, tylko chyba, że chcecie te napisy, to bo nie wiem, gdzie tu czym titles, no on. Mamy large. Tyle.
Future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Czemu dalej ich nie ma?
Virtuous mission.
Czemu dalej tych
Sounds like
napisów?
some kind of
Bez
initiation
sensu to
ritual.
jest. Ała.
Don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB-754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he
Ah.
left his country and his family
That's tak
behind and
miałeś.
went over the fence?
Not
Dziwne.
exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west.
O
He used
kurwa,
a mole to
to
get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent.
No, bo i tak
It
jest
was
po
only a week
angielsku.
later that we
A
had
polski.
something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
Ja tam
October
mogę
the
po
16th,
angielsku.
1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the
President
process
Kennedy,
of deploying intermediate
okay.
range ballistic missiles in Cuba. The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war, Frantic negotiations were
To
conducted
jest
between the
większość tych
UN's
filmików
Emergency
niż
Security Council and
niż
unofficial
kuźwa
sources.
gry jak na
And
razie,
the
ej,
trigger standard.
kurde.
Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba, and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
Zapytam
No.
się Boniacza, czy on ma...
Same technology.
No, niech sobie
I
leci.
guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us. Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the west. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
Chyba teraz są.
The clock is ticking.
Teraz są napisy. Teraz się zrobił. Teraz są napisy, ej.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon.
The full
U mnie
surface
pisze
data recovery
koleżanka,
system.
wiesz.
I'm familiar with the theory.
U mnie Boniacz tobie pisze.
It's been combat proven.
Tylko pytam o to, że jak z tymi napisami, ale to jest... To mój Discord, dlatego ja z telefonu odpisałem.
And the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
To akurat mój
So you're
Discord.
planning on going over the border in a single combat tower?
XD. Jakiś niezły
Equipped
troll
with
mi
two
wyszedł.
6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine
Niezły
guns.
troll wyszedł z tego co
Sounds like she
widzę.
could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with
Oko.
the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Ja pierdolę.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, You'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Kurde, ale to naprawdę jest więcej niż ty, jak na jeszcze nic nie musimy robić. Chyba siedzimy już. Siedzimy. Trzeba potem zobaczyć jeszcze.
You copy. You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
Well, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major?
O, a ja bym chciał zobaczyć to na
Let's see. I'll be
dla Asus Ala
I'm
już.
Major Tom. This will be
To
a
nie
secret.
dzisiaj, to się jutro
You
zrobi,
must
bo już
not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear?
to mam
This
tam
kind of
zainstalowane,
infiltration
to
is the Fox unit's
sprawdzić.
speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment to procure on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that.
Gotcha.
I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
Back.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace.
Dobra,
without
chłopie, ale
being
się
captured.
zgodosz.
My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
Rumbu. Oto. Lala. Że chłopa może nie stać, nie kupił tej gry. Znaczy w sobie po co ktoś w to ma grać, jak to jest podobno tylko remake. ktoś nie grał w ogóle, to jeszcze okej. Kurwa. Okej, spoko, spoko. Spoko, spoko, ja tylko patrzę jak mam, bo ja nie... Hej! Ejo! To nie grałem, to nie wiem, tak. Ten,
Snake, where do you think you're going?
że
You
ludzie
can't expect to
chodzą.
proceed with the mission without any weapons or equipment. First, you'll need to recover your backpack. It's caught on a tree to the south. Press the action button to climb the tree and retrieve your backpack. Is that clear?
Okej. Bardziej gdzie iść, znaczy w sensie wiem, że po backpack, po swoje ale... Asyn, ty grałeś, ty gadaj gdzie jest backpack. Sterowanie to też jakoś tak B. Bardziej patrzę gdzie iść, wiesz, bo... Znaczy wiem mniej więcej gdzie iść, tylko że muszę backpack mieć. Ten kurde... Swoje EQ, a nie wiem gdzie ono jest. Ja pierdolę, nie... Podobno gdzieś na jakimś drzewie. Nie wiem. Nie wiem, gdzie jest backpack. Teraz jeszcze... Że się nie dowiem. A, kurde, gdzie jest ten backpack? Czekaj. Zaraz się dowiem. Takie to głupie, zamiast to wziąć. No właśnie, wiem. Właśnie też tak robię. Ło, kurwa. Ty serio? Nie wiedziałem, że tak się doczekaj. Na drzewo właśnie, ale już wiem na które mniej więcej. Tylko, że... Okej. Dobra. Już wiem. No. Proszę bardzo.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a list on the screen. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After
Panie,
you've been out
mam,
in the field for a while,
znalazłem.
your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches zero, the noise suppressor effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure.
Trudno, no, na streamie musi to przelecieć całe.
No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful.
No,
If you remain in
czyli...
a state of false
No
death
ja,
too
no,
long,
czyś musieli to
nothing will
zapchać,
be able
nie?
to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in
To
mind.
sobie...
You said this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
Wiem, ale jak na streamie i ten, to nie pomijam takich rzeczy, ja gram pierwszy raz w ogóle
First member of the
tego,
support
to
team will be in charge of
nie.
monitoring your physical condition.
Ja nie wiem, czy ty powinąłeś to, czy nie, ale ja nie chcę powijać, bo...
She's a member of Fox as
Nie,
well.
bo jak to na
She's here on the
streamie
gunship
leci,
with
to...
me.
To co ty?
Hello, Snake.
Ja nie
I'm
chcę.
paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic comes in my
bardzo.
parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me
Kurde,
your real
mam
name?
grać, to
Are you
wiesz.
going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My
Ale
name, huh?
to jednak...
It's
Całość.
John Doe.
And they call you
Wiem,
Jack
że
for
można
short.
pominąć, bo tu widzę, że to można
A name means nothing on the battlefield.
pisze.
After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
Zapauzować
I
można
wasn't
zrobić
joking, but I'll
page.
tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is
No właśnie.
145.73.
Można zapauzować
He's
sobie
also in charge of recording your mission
i
data.
potłumaczyć.
Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency.
Nie grałem właśnie, wiesz, i to jest twoja pierwsza w ogóle przygoda z taką
That's right.
oryginalną
It also
nie
records the
grałem
state of your
w
health.
ogóle.
Good to know.
Ja tę grę pierwszy raz gram, pierwszy raz w swoim tym, ja.
Speaking
Jak
of
pierwszy
snakes,
Metal Gear był, to ja jeszcze, ja nie grałem, nie, nie.
Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place.
A nie, ja nie
He's
grałem
currently serving as
pierwszego,
Fox's mission
że
advisor.
Boss is?
ten no
She
właśnie,
also helped me plan this mission.
oryginalną
She and I
część.
were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years?
Nie było okazji.
Boss?
Tak samo jak nie grałem w oryginalnego Obliviona, tylko tego,
Talk to me.
tylko tego remaster, ale
It's
akurat
been
Obliviona
5
co
years,
znałem.
72 days and 18
Um,
hours.
You've lost weight.
Znajomy
You can
gra.
tell just by the
Właściwie
sound
mąż
of
od mojej kusy.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
Ja tę przygodę z The Elder Scrolls to zacząłem
Why'd
od
you
tej...
disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top
A,
secret
a to
mission.
jest też moja pierwsza
You didn't know
przygoda
anymore.
z Wszelkie,
But there were still
grałem.
so many things I wanted you to teach me.
Tak
No,
o,
I taught you everything you needed to know
który
about
online
fighting
jest
techniques.
waszej
I taught you
security
all I could.
takim...
The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier.
Ale
I can't teach
zobaczymy.
you that. A soldier needs to be
To
strong in
zobaczymy.
spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn
Ile
from
w tym
someone else is
prawdy. Jak
technique.
na razie to mało gameplayu, bo na razie jest więcej
What's most
gadaniny
important
albo
is spirit.
filmików.
Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin.
Powie
They're
to
the
tak.
same thing. I can't teach
Dzisiaj
you
jest
how to
pierwszy
think. You'll just
Ja
have to
mam
figure it
czas.
out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack.
na kanale.
Just because
To jest tak
soldiers are
zwany
on the
czas
same side
antenowy.
now doesn't mean they always will be.
Mamy dwie
Having
gierki.
personal feelings about your
Potem
comrades
zobaczymy.
is one of the worst sins you can
Zresztą
commit.
jeszcze
Politics determine who you
DLC
face
do
on the
Kingdoma
battlefield.
chciałem
And
robić.
politics are a living thing. They change along with the times.
A
Yesterday's
znaczy nie tak,
good might be
zobaczymy, bo
tomorrow's
potem,
evil.
potem wychodzi nowy Dying Light,
No,
którego
it
we
had nothing to
wrześniu.
do with you. I
Taki
already told you, Jack.
Jest, to
I
też
was on
bym
a
chciał
top secret
ugrać.
mission. A
A już
soldier
mam.
has to follow whatever orders he's
Problem.
given. It's not his place to question why.
Dying Light
But
też
you're
mam.
looking for a
Ja to
reason
jeszcze
to
polski.
fight.
Znaczy
You are a
teoretycznie
natural born
wykonam
fighter,
przez
but
Chińczyków,
you're
przez
not quite a
Techland,
soldier.
ale
A
mimo
soldier
to
is a political
pierwotnie,
tool, nothing
znaczy
more.
Tencent,
That's doubly
ale
true
mimo
if he's
to
a career
Techland
soldier.
był polskim.
Right and wrong have
Polskie
no place
studia,
in his mission.
że
He has
wykupione
no
przez
enemies
Tencent.
and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders
Ale
you're
co
given.
zrobić?
That's what being a soldier is.
Znaczy
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about
wykupił, jak może być Techland wykupiony przez Techland?
Sooner or
Kupi.
later your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier
Mówi
or
o
just
Tencent.
another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I
Wtedy
follow
ja
the
to
president
zaraz-
and the top brass. I'm ready to die
Tyle
for them
ganieli.
if necessary.
The president and the
Dying
top
Light
brass
we
won't be
wrześniu,
there
to
forever. Once their terms are up, others will
to
take
co
their place.
dziś
I follow
wychodzi
the will
jakiś
of the leader,
DLC
no
do
matter who's in
Kingdom,
charge.
do
People are the ones
Kingdoma
who
dwójki
dictate
wychodzi
missions.
kolejne.
Then who does?
The
Znowu
times.
będziemy
People's
trykiem
values
bawić.
change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight
Teraz
are
akurat
only enemies in
promocję
relative
zobaczymy.
terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to
DLC
the end,
wychodzi, to
there's
ma
no
już
point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in with
o
absolute
też we
certainty
wrześniu.
is the mission, Jack.
No,
All right, but do me a favor.
plany są
Call
takie.
me Snake.
Snake.
A i pomijając takie zapychacze, jak ja to nazywam,
It suits you well.
takie gierki na luzie, typu właśnie Wolfenstein stary, który nie grałem, a mam. Typu jakieś właśnie Sniper Elity, których ostatnio w kumplu znalazłem. A jak jakąś gierkę się trafi,
Yeah.
tak
I
jak
can't
teraz
think of anyone
mamy,
else I'd rather
jakąś
have with
gierkę
me.
taką,
Oh, and one more
mnie
thing,
zaciekawiła
boss.
i ją testuję,
It's good to hear
brałem
your
i
voice again.
zobaczymy. Jak
Same.
będzie spoko,
After
to
all,
się
who
załatwi.
knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you were always best at urban warfare and infiltrating
Jest w to
buildings.
grać.
But this
Jest
is
w
the jungle. Survival is going to be
to... Ale
key.
naprawdę, weźcie już
CQC
skądś...
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past...
Not to worry. I'll
To
be
chyba
here
będę
to
naciskał,
remember.
wiesz.
After
Where are you?
The boss is
my frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle
Trochę
techniques.
ten...
Gotcha.
Your mission is to
Ja
retrieve Dr.
pierdolę.
Sokolov.
Ale
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of
naprawdę
your
jest więcej gadania niż tej
Avoid
gry.
heavy combat
Nie
and Don't
wytrzymam.
let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Nie no. Jeżeli ma tak
Try
wyglądać,
to remember some of the basics of CQC.
to ten tycik to wygląda na razie jak jakiś...
Commencing virtuous mission. Now.
Super. I co? No trochę tak. Cold open. Aha. Ale fajna woda. Proszę, ale to jest bagno. No w dupę. To jest jakieś bagno, a nie to. Aha, czyli on nie może. Aha, czyli sprawdziliśmy sobie tyle. Nie da się tu pływać. Okej. Wielka fizyka miód w tej grze. Tak. Okej. Tędy. Okej. Coś się dzieje.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
Idźmy kawałek do...
AK-47s and grenades.
I powiem ci, komp daje radę mój.
Snake,
O ja.
your presence in Soviet
Gadajcie.
territory is already a violation of
Jestem
international
kawy
law.
herbatę
Now let
zrobić.
the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth
Aż mnie
mission.
coś...
Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage
Gierka
that blends in
popania
with your
330
surroundings will help you
watów.
conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything
Gierka
that
pobiera
moves will stand
330
out in the jungle.
watów z mojego
If you just
staruszka.
stand up and run around like an idiot,
Znaczy
you're
staruszek
bound to be
pobiera dla
spotted.
tej gierki.
But if you crawl instead, you
Tak.
should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You
No,
can see
dobra.
how effective your camouflage is by looking
A,
at
ja
the
tu
camo
mam na
index.
najwyższych ustawione.
The camo index shows how well your current camouflage
Ta
blends
gra,
in with the
kurde.
surrounding area.
To jest Universal
The
Engine.
higher the value, the harder you
Patentowe.
are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make
Jak
yourself
salad.
one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Jak to lada. Survival Rim. Jest. food, czyli żarcie. Mapa gdzie? Mhm. Fajnie, że to jest mapa. U siebie nie ma tamta. A tu jest. O. Kurde, niezłe jaja. Ciekawe, czy ile lat bombna? 5 lat. To mój ma 5 lat i jeszcze widzisz, nie wszystkie gry, ale na razie 2 gry odpadły właśnie. Ten, jak on się nazywa? Kurde, jak się tak gra? Indiana Jones, Final Fantasy 16 odpadły, ale jak reszta działa? Patrzymy na ile. Gdybym gościa się strzelił. Hula, hula. Sorry. Dobra, już właśnie nie będziemy pierdolić. Pada już. A ja mogę go tak. I karta dobra, tylko RT jej brakuje. No i dlatego ona nie daje rady nigdy. Okej, powiedzmy, że im kurde uciekłem. Końca. A, kurde. Jeżeli ma tylko RT, to wszystko tyle to, że było dopiero. No trochę tak. Dalej. To trzeba serio czasami tak namieszać, że ja pierdolę jak. Dobra, ja się tam nie odzywam, ale... Co on tu robi? Czemu on tak... Tak tylko... No właśnie nie wiem czemu nie ma wymogów na AMD, właśnie bo patrzyliśmy z Paulicą. Okazało, że nie ma w ogóle, nie? Ciekawa sytuacja. Dosyć nie rozumiem tego. Dziwna sytuacja, to fakt. Nie wiem o co chodzi, czemu tak jest. Nie wiem, dziwna sytuacja co do tego.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight.
Eee,
There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
a,
Yes.
znowu nawijają.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Ej, ale tym razem... Tego. To mnie on trafi. No tak, ale nie wiem, bo jeżeli będzie tak to działać jak ten, to teraz? Gdzie teraz? Będzie tu na tego pisze w ogóle. Dalej.
What's wrong?
Dobra.
I see him. Over there?
O, nie wiem, ciężko się w to idzie. Wiesz. W razie to bieda. A. Jezu, teraz i
He must still be in this area. Find him. Get up! Who's that?
no i nie wiem gdzie mam iść. A co tu mi powiedzieć, gdzie nie? To i... Nie wiem, nie rozumiem trochę. Wiecie? O. ustaliłem. Tak, to łatwiej też. Ale teraz
We've lost sight of the enemy. He's definitely here somewhere. Flush him out. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Radio, where's our backup?
no już tu powinni nie wiem, który się tu wzięli, bo jak
Snake, do you read? Snake!
Major.
Snake, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still...
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Huh?
It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place. Pull out for now and recuperate.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
kurwa. Ja. Kurczę. Jest z taką to spazi. Aha. Teraz ogarnie.
What's wrong?
You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
Who's they?
Colonel Volgin of GRU. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
President Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America's truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I managed to get past them.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Freeze!
So this is the legendary boss, huh? Huh? We meet at last.
You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz.
Huh.
What's a crew soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. Don't you forget it.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
Wow. Nie, dobrze rzeczy. No, dobranoc, Tomek. Co z tego? Oh.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the group.
Wzajemnie Romek. XD.
Take cover.
Romek. Nie wiesz ty, Romek. Dobre, dobre.
You're not the boss, are you?
Crew operatives!
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss,
Romek, Tomek, oj tam jakoś samo się wyszło. A spoko. Jo. Telefon robi autokorekty, kurde.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one!
Cutscenki to są serio długie. I piór.
Impossible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you, huh? Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
you filthy American dog!
O. Method.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Romek.
Pretty good.
Nie, Romku. Ej, kurde, no ci...
Major, do you read me?
I read you.
O, achievement.
Snake, you
Is
alright?
it?
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after
Okay.
Sokolov too.
Good.
Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named
Achievement
Volgan,
leciał.
A GRU colonel?
part of an internal Soviet power struggle according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU, between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
O. A, ja pierdyle. To nie z tego. No ja nie wiem czemu ona nie chce. Czemu? Plus.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
U.
That's what they were making you build.
Ciekawe jak on coś przez to widzi, jak to ma zamknięte tą lornetkę.
Capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
On patrzy przez zamkniętą lornetkę, ej.
Oh yes.
Także mi się wydaje, ej, no zobaczcie, nie.
A nuclear-equipped tank
Nie, nie,
operating solo.
Jezus. Daje, nie, ale...
Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear truly begin.
World War.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child again in America. Please, take me to America. Quickly. They cannot complete it without my
na
help.
oku.
Got it.
Aha.
Let's go.
Trochę i... Jeszcze dzień? Teraz jest... Wiem do testowania. Testów. Nie ma w ogóle, czekaj. Patrzę sobie tutaj, czy w ogóle... Aha, nawet nie mogę tam wejść. To jest filmik. Nie.
Boss?
Jadku.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov
Komputer
comes with me.
kluczy. Zobaczymy jak w to będzie chodzić. Asus. Jezu.
Hornets.
Doły. Jezu. O matko jedna.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back, boss.
Now that all 5 of us are together, it's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
Nie wiem, czy to były jakieś powody do...
It's raining blood.
A ja to tam
Is he crying?
życzenie czy coś takiego. O. Zakra. Ja nie lubię w ogóle. Mnie to tak trochę... No, teraz spoko, miałem te problemy. Teraz jakoś nie, no. Powoli, a do przodu. Ty do przodu jakoś. W której godzinie ja bym nie robił?
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Trzeba sprawdzić.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet
FPS.
Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads.
Ale chodzi o FPS-y, to spoko jest.
These will make a
Ja
fine
to
gift for me.
przesunąć na
Can't be happening.
poli, ale to
Who is he? Another one of your disciples?
fajne. Żeby biegać
We taking him with
ten... Chodzić,
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras.
oczy jakby tak.
He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Czekam.
Think you can pull the trigger?
O! O!
He's seen my face. We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. He must die.
Wait. He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him. Jack, you can't come with us.
Ulala. Uuu.
The new blood has been rejected. Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
Snake, can you hear me?
O, jest.
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Ja mówię, powiedzieć.
Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major.
Jak widział okulary, to...
Boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the survival viewer button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into two types of treatment: medicine and surgical procedures. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with a movement stick to the affected part of your body, and press the enter button. Once you've selected the affected area, use the movement stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds. Good job, Snake.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
Raz.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
O, jest foto. Wiedzieć.
She's a nice catch.
To dostaję achievement.
Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
we may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Że tak. Okej. Gramy do daty zapis.
With darkness and silence through the night.
Metal Dolly.
I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Fajna nutka.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I flow.
Skończyłem grę, napisy końcowe. Żartuję, ale spoko, fajnie to.
Someday you go through the rain, and someday you'll feed on a tree frog. This old ordeal, the trial to survive for the day we see new light. I give my life, not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else.
Ej, no to... To... Nie spodziewałem.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze system shows no problems. No gusts. All systems go for drone detachment.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism. If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad. So how does it feel to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs in the world?
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
More like an interrogation. According to them, I'm a traitor and an accomplice to the boss's defection.
They're just looking for a scapegoat.
Does that mean they're after you too?
Let's just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero out of this.
Does this mean Fox is going to die?
No. This fox is still one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I came to see you today, Jack, it's time for Fox to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
The situation has changed. We've still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar. It's Cuba. This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute us?
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev to President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
That's right.
A few days ago, one of our country's main design bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and unleash Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin? Of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss. She's a living legend. During World War II, she was the one who led us to victory in that war. In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the Boss? The mother of your special forces?
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature nuclear shells along with her.
The Boss took 2 miniature nuclear shells?
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago. But serious problems were found with the launcher's range and precision. Although they were mass-produced, they've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
I can only offer you my deepest condolences over this terrible tragedy.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as gift when she defected. Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top-secret military research facility, was destroyed by one of these weapons. Am I right so far?
Yes, that's correct.
And the American government denies any involvement in the affair. Is that right as well?
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I don't know what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident. I will need some kind of proof that this was not the action of the American government. You have 1 week. You must catch the boss yourselves and recover the remaining nuclear device. Then, you must find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence?
Yes, preferably something painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing. It means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our continued relationship.
What if we can't prove our innocence?
Then I will be unable to restrain the military. I will be ousted, and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
I leave the disposal of this situation entirely to your discretion, Mr. President.
Disposal?
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in that explosion.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove America's innocence?
Right. The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one capable of pulling this off. You were her last apprentice. Screw this one up, and we'll both be 6 feet under. There's no choice.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to lend us one of their communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
Insiders?
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their codenames are Adam and Eva. I've been told that Adam has infiltrated Volgin's ranks. We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Control, unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's fast.
This is Snake. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally, eliminate the boss.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request? What's it to us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened by the colonel and his faction?
If supporting the current regime helps us avoid a nuclear exchange, then that's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Hold on, Snake.
What now?
I'm changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
The wrong one?
Did you ever see the movie The Great Escape? It came out last year.
Oh, must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp in Nazi Germany. The prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names of those 3 tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
I get it. You used the name of the tunnel they escaped in as your code name because you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
I got the name wrong. The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky tunnels. It was discovered by the Nazis before it was finished. I watched the movie again just to make sure. In fact, I even ordered the actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then. Major Zero it is. We'll start over from square one.
From square zero. My frequency is 140.85. Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the Virtuous mission, 145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same, 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr. Sigint. He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. You'll be going up against some of the world's most advanced weaponry when you infiltrate the research facility. If you have any questions, just ask him. His frequency is 148.41.
Mr. Sigint. Got it.
Adam, your KGB contact, is waiting for you at the abandoned factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in last week.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How will I know this Adam guy when I see him?
You'll know once you reach the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is Who are the Patriots and Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a 45 for this mission. Be careful, it's noisy.
I thought standard Fox procedure was procure on-site weapons acquisition.
The circumstances are different this time. You're now on an official mission for the United States government. It would be necessary to make your presence known to a certain extent, to the Khrushchev regime at the very least. But remember, this is still a sneaking mission. Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
Ale to jest... Okej. Jeszcze której... Okej. Okej. Jutro. I to dzisiaj. Nie. Dobra. Seryjnie. Okej. Jutra. To dzisiaj.